BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Kremlin-linked operatives are reportedly scrambling in a last-ditch effort to prevent the extradition of a Romanian French mercenary accused of orchestrating a coup plot. The Guardian has revealed Horatia Patra, a figure with a shadowy past as a former French foreign legionnaire, was apprehended at Dubai International Airport on September 24, alongside his son and nephew, as the trio prepared to board a flight destined for Moscow. Romanian investigators had previously leveled accusations against the men, alleging their conspiracy with Patra's associate, far-right politician Călin Georgescu, to overthrow the constitutional order. Romanian officials have acknowledged Patra's detention in Dubai and affirmed ongoing cooperation with UAE authorities to secure his handover for trial in Romania. Furthermore, Romania's general prosecutor stated in local media interviews that Patra was believed to be seeking asylum in Russia. The operation to obstruct Patra's extradition is reportedly spearheaded by Igor Spivak, the director of the Russian Middle East Society, an organization with deep-seated connections to the Russian Foreign Ministry, and by Igor Kalinin, a Moldovan-born Russian proxy who has since relocated to Moscow and is actively recruiting Moldovans to join Russian forces fighting in Ukraine. In a phone interview on Monday, Spivak confirmed, "We are currently trying to stop Patra's extradition." He elaborated, "We have a lot of experience, and a lot of people are working on getting him freed," adding that a group of our very reputable lawyers in the UAE had been engaged to secure Patra's release and that he himself intended to travel to Dubai. Earlier this month, Patra had attempted to nullify the arrest warrant in Romania through his legal representatives, but a judge ultimately denied the request. This revelation casts a new and significant light on Patra's alleged links to Moscow. Patra, described as clean-shaven and well-built, served with the French Foreign Legion before transitioning to roles as a bodyguard for prominent figures, including the Emir of Qatar. He subsequently established a string of private military companies, deploying personnel to conflict zones in the Central African Republic and the Democratic Republic of Congo. His career trajectory and distinctive appearance have drawn comparisons to the late Russian warlord Yevgeny Prigozhin. Notably, approximately 300 of Patra's fighters were taken captive in the DRC in January by the M23 paramilitary group while engaged in combat alongside government forces, only to be later released and repatriated. More recently, Patra gained notoriety in Romania as a close confidant of the ultra-nationalist, pro-Russian politician Călin Georgescu. Georgescu, a 63-year-old former environmental engineer, achieved a surprising victory in the initial round of Romania's presidential election last November. In an unprecedented turn of events, the outcome was subsequently annulled by the Constitutional Court mere days before the scheduled second round, following allegations of Russian interference. In early December, Patra and around 24 associates were briefly detained in Romania after authorities intercepted them en route to Bucharest, reportedly with plans to incite violent protests following the annulment of the election's first round. Subsequent investigations at his multiple residences uncovered illegal weaponry and substantial sums of cash, according to prosecution files reviewed by The Guardian. Romanian prosecutors later alleged that Georgescu had convened with Patra and members of his group at a horse farm in December, shortly after his election victory was overturned, to strategize a violent seizure of power. Georgescu initially denied any meeting with Patra, but later reversed his stance after photographs of the two men together emerged in the Romanian press. Georgescu, however, maintains that no discussions regarding an uprising ever took place. Patra himself has previously disavowed any affiliations with Russia, yet evidence suggests he met with Russia's ambassador to Romania, Valery Kuzmin, during a National Day event at the Russian embassy and has undertaken frequent trips to Moscow, as evidenced by photographs, hotel reservations, and flight tickets appended to the prosecutor's file and examined by The Guardian. Prosecutors also included photographic evidence depicting the partner of Georgescu's bodyguard, posing with Chechen fighters and expressing explicit support for Russian President Vladimir Putin. In social media comments, this bodyguard, who had previously served as a mercenary in Congo under Patra's command, was also reportedly present at the December horse ranch meeting with Georgescu. Patra is also facing charges of tax evasion in Romania pertaining to income generated in Africa through his mercenary activities, as well as charges related to the illicit financing of Georgescu's presidential campaign, which allegedly involved providing cash and covering the monthly rental of a luxury limousine for the candidate. According to text messages and invoices contained within the prosecutor's file, text messages seen by The Guardian reveal a communication from Georgescu to Patra in August 2024, stating, "Maybe we can meet at the end of next week, starting Friday afternoon." He further implored, "The elections are on November 24th. Please, I need support until then." The Romanian Ministry of Justice and the General Prosecutor's Office have not responded to requests for comment. The precise extent of Moscow's direct involvement in this intricate affair remains shrouded in ambiguity. However, a source with intimate knowledge of the situation indicated that Russian authorities had given the green light for Spivak and Kalinin to intervene in a bid to secure Patra's release. While Spivak asserted that his involvement in the Patra case was on his own initiative, his Russian Middle East Society, officially a non-governmental organization presenting itself as a human rights advocacy group, has maintained close collaborative ties with the Russian Foreign Ministry. Spivak has frequently organized events in conjunction with the Russian Foreign Ministry and recently curated an art exhibition in Moscow showcasing the works of Aisha Gaddafi, the daughter of the late Libyan leader. With the ministry's endorsement, the ministry, of course, supports us. It would be difficult to deny that, Spivak commented, adding that his organization comprises many former foreign ministry employees and former ambassadors. Spivak further disclosed that he became involved at the behest of Kalinin, the former leader of Moldova's pro-Russian Party of Regions, who sought refuge in Russia and has since been engaged in recruiting Moldovans for service in Ukraine. Kalinin, who was stripped of his Moldovan citizenship and now holds a Russian passport, is currently under EU and US sanctions for activities aimed at destabilizing Moldova as a Kremlin collaborator. He has also publicly vowed to lead a contingent of fighters in a march on the Moldovan capital, Chisinau, with the declared objective of ousting the pro-Western government led by President Maia Sandu. A Moldovan official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, characterized Kalinin to The Guardian as a Russian proxy, probably connected to their secret service. Kalinin has not responded to requests for comment, but The Guardian has obtained text messages in which he discusses ongoing efforts to facilitate Patra's release from custody. Spivak indicated he was scheduled to fly to Dubai on Wednesday for a meeting with Patra but acknowledged that their endeavor to halt the extradition appeared to be encountering significant obstacles, expressing his belief that the mercenary could be repatriated to Romania as early as Thursday. The situation is difficult, Spivak conceded.